We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, number 79, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, number 79.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike. We're underway here this evening. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been real ugly watching them play recently. They just haven't played good ball, and nobody wants to watch that. Somebody's got to step up, make a big play, make a big pitch, or even the manager making the right move. But something's got to change the mojo on this club to get them winning.
Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Spot tonight.
So striding in, Eugenio Suarez. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. Here comes another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell in foul ground. He's got it, and there are two down now. In is Joey Votto now. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Beckham scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder Starling Marte.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Gregory Polanco, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch strike three called. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Batting third.
Standing in, Jung Ho Kang. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hit hard toward the right side, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. A tag, and he is out at second base, and a costly decision there. Is it? Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So digging in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
A high fastball is in there. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Squared that one up just a little late. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Ready now, Devin Mesoraco. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Polanco has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7.
Stepping in, Phil Gosselin. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out with the man at first. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brandon Phillips. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Renfro is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. So stepping in, Tim Beckham, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Wilson Ramos.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Runners off for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gosselin ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Anthony DeSclafani. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Anthony DeSclafani.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And that's taken for strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, number
Striding
79.
in once again, number 79. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's running towards second. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box,
The batter,
Eugenio
number
Suarez. 0 for 1
Shortstop,
for him here in this one.
Eugenio Suarez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0 delivery. Look out, there goes Hamilton. A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Too high, and it's 3-0. For Hamilton, he's up to 19 stolen bases on the year. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
The first baseman, number 19.
Ready for another chance? Joey Votto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte has it in his sights. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Blake Snell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. In there, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Right fielder,
stepping in and ready for another shot. Gregory Polanco. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Another look to first. And again, a throw over. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So striding forward now, Jung-Ho Kang. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Now batting, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hamilton going back to the track. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Digging in for his second at bat, Adam Duvall. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
23. Adam Duvall.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Curveball that time, not even close. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop up. drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's out number one. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe.
Right
He's
fielder,
0 for 1 thus
Hunter
far.
Renfroe.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Polanco. 2 down. At the plate, Phil Gosselin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gosselin.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. Changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Next for Cincinnati.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony DeSclafani. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in,
6,
Billy Hamilton. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Got a piece. It's 2-2. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beckham ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. Standing in, Josh Bell. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, number 55.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Here's Brandon Phillips. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and Phillips has himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Stepping into the box. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and That's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game.
Now batting. Catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Phillips rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Beckham is on his way home. Stepping in. Blake Snell, a base hit in his first trip. Wandy Peralta.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 53, Wandy Peralta.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Center fielder, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Number 25.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Number 16, Jung-Ho Kang.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 6-1. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Lifted in the air to center. After it is Hamilton. And the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Number 79. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. In now, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Suarez.
Ground ball left side. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Hit hard on the ground to second. Beckham ranges to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Bell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Brandon Phillips. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Tim Anderson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Anderson.
At the knees, strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ball 1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Full count. Here it comes. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Number 40 is on, and he'll take over on.
Tim Beckham. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Here's a look over to first. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first is Beckham on his way to second. The relay, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. For Beckham, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And he lays off for ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Suarez ranging up the middle, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Adam Duvall. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Adam Duvall.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hunter Renfroe. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready once again, Devin Mesoraco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's out on a strong throw. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Phil Gosselin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Beckham is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Blake Snell. A hit in 2 tries so far. Austin Meadows is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Austin Meadows.
This one's flared out toward left. Duvall moving in, 1 away. Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate. What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Right fielder
digging in once again, Gregory Polanco. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Backhanded. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by. Number 37 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 37.
At the plate, number 40. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Winkler.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The average coming into play right at 320. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. And that pitch misses in. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The batter, number
Stepping
6,
in and ready for
center
another
fielder,
shot, Billy Hamilton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Long throw to third. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Now at the plate. Number 79. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to the Scooter Jeanette. Will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone. Comes in here right at 260. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Eugenio Suarez.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Brad Hand gets the call from the
now pitching for Cincinnati.
Coming to the plate 52, now.
Brad Hand.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1 ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pitch on the way. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he lets the ball play him that time, and it kicks by him into left. Digging in to try it again. Josh Bell. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lays off 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
In there, a base hit. Standing in, Tim Beckham. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Renfroe sprinting after it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hamilton is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Digging in, Joey Votto. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Dickerson. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Jordan Walden enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. From the stretch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tap down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. In the dirt here. Standing in, Devin Mesoraco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Now batting, Phil Gosselin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bell is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Now in the box, Jordan Walden. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Andrew Susak is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to. Kevin Quackenbush is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Center fielder number 6.
Striding into the box, Starling Marte. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. On the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Gregory Polanco. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Felipe Rivero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Jose Peraza is going to pinch hit here to lead off.
Jose Peraza.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken.
0-1's the count.
For a cold strike. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. After it is Marte. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Scooter Gennett comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.